So, good day everyone. I am Sijuan M. Kapiluyan. So, in this video, I am going to report or tackle about the night audit or widely known as the end of the day. So, let's move forward to the table of contents that me and my group mates will be reported. So, we have here the table of contents that we were going to report. So first, we are going to talk about what is night audit, why audit, function of night audit, organization of the night audit, duties of the night audit process, preparing reports, operating modes, types of audits, basic activities during the night audits, night audit procedure, night audit profile, and lastly, the common errors connected during night audit. So, what is night audit? So, let's start about giving its definition of what is night audit. So, night audit is a official inspection of an organization's account, typically by an independent body. So, night audit is a inspection after everything happens in a day. It is being inspected by the responsible person to check its process, or it is the conduct of an official financial inspection of a company or its accounts by the auditor, which has an important job in the establishment. So, night audit is a daily review of guest accounts transactions recorded at the front desk against revenue center and transactions. So, night audit also the process wherein the financial activity is being checked, maintained, and balanced every day after everything happens for a day. So, it is the control process whereby the financial activity of guest accounts are maintained and balanced, it is the job of the night auditor. So next, night audit will provide the necessary objective overview to evaluate the hotel's financial activity. So the night audit has the one who provide objective overview about financial activities, preparing reports, revenue, and etc. to the guest. So night audit has the ability to monitor hotels' revenue. Night audit or the night auditor plans for related goals of the establishment. And lastly, the night audits provides reviews of what happened in day-to-day. So next, audit. It is the nothing but financial conducting inspection of the organization. So for the hotel businesses, the finance management starts at the front office, which do accurate posting of transaction on the guest or customer's full use, which is further carried to the back office accounting. So why audit? Why audit? Auditing provides assurance to clients, customers, owners, shareholders, government, and creditors that the company funds, money, materials are handled appropriately and carefully. No fraud, fudging, or falsification of the money. So, audit is a confirmation that books of accounts of a company are accurate, mathematically genuine, and legal. So, it is also the process of auditing where the night auditor reviews all the financial activities of the hotel that has taken place in one day. So, the auditing process for the day is generally conducted at the end of the day during the following night. So, hence, it is called or widely known as end of the day. Why audit? It can be performed by the conventional method of using papers, receipt, reports, vouchers, coupons, and files. But performing audit using modern PMS system is easy, fast, and efficient. So once a guest leaves the hotel, it is difficult to collect an unpaid account even legally. Therefore, the hotels must ensure that all accounts are exact and settled on time. So, they use this modern PMS system so it will be timeless, easy, fast, and efficient to use. So, because any mistakes in guest accounts can ruin the hotel's reputation. Any negligence could mean that revenue is lost forever. That's how night audit has the crucial parts when it comes in the hotel establishment or any kinds of establishment. So functions of the night audit. We have here verify the accuracy and completeness of the accounts, of the customer accounts, guest folios. Night auditor verifying posted entries, balancing all front office accounts, resolving room status discrepancies, resolving rate discrepancies, maintaining guest credit limits, and producing operational and managerial reports. So next, we have here the organization of the night auditor functions. So we have the three parts of the organization, which is the chief accountants, income accountants, and the night auditor. So first, we have here the chief accountants. It is responsible for ensuring that accounts and financial records meet establishment standards and criteria. Their duties include analyzing financial documents, recording and verifying transactions, as well as producing payroll. So it helps business to optimize costs and profits based on the statistics and account in accordance with the law. So these professions are responsible for the accounting processes of the company. So it is the So next we have here the income auditor. The income auditor to whom the night auditor reports, it is responsible for all income received and due from hotel service users. So the income auditors reviews the night auditor's reports before distributing it to the management, and also night auditor works closely with the front office desk and cashiers of the establishment. So next we have here the night auditor. The night auditor reports to the income accountant through he coordinates closely with general cashier for depositing cash. So, an accounting professional who oversees financial records for the establishment, they ensure that assets through appropriate control measures and financial records meet all the legal standards for the accuracy of the establishment. So lastly, duties of a night auditor. The night auditor is an accountant fully knowledgeable of the hotel, accounting system, and matters of the hotel operations. So all the cashiers are alert to his requirements and clarifications because that's what a night auditor is responsible with. He has the authority to challenge any transaction and will ensure that correct practices were employed by them. So correct practices during doing a financial activities in the establishments. So for the next topic, it will be reported by my group mates. So that's all for my task.
Good day everyone, I am Rayami H. Magkulia, and for today, I'm going to discuss about duties of a night auditor. The night auditor is an accountant fully knowledgeable of the hotel accounting system and matters hotel operations. The board duties of a night auditor can be summarized as complete outstanding postings, ensure all guest transactions from the day, example, parking fees, room service or minibar charges, laundry, telephone or internet charges, etc., have been correctly posted to guest account. Reconcile room status discrepancy. Reconcile occupancy and housekeeping reports and verify any no-shows to confirm actual room status and overall hotel occupancy rate. Verify room rates. The night auditor may need to complete a room revenue and account report. This report provides a means for analyzing room revenue since it shows the rack rate for each room and actual at with the room was sold. If the room rack and actual rate do not match, the night auditor should consider the following factors. Balance all departmental accounts. The hotel night audit process can become quite complicated when errors are discovered. It is generally considered more efficient to balance all departments first, then and look for individual posting errors with an out-of-balance department. Verify no-show reservations. No-show reservations that have not been cancelled will continue to hold their reserved room type out of inventory until their scheduled departure date. In order to release the room back to inventory and be able to resell it, the no-show needs to be cancelled first. Post room rates and taxes. Post room rates and taxes takes place typically at the end of the day. The advantages of posting room rates and taxes automatically by the fully automated system are room rates and taxes posting to appropriate electronic folios can be done in minutes. Prepare required reports, prepare cash receipt for deposits, clear all backup system, and lastly, distribute reports. Night audit process. The night audit process is series of financial checks and balances that need to be performed on the various departments and front office staff. Steps of the night audit process. Step 1. Manage reservations. The first step in the night audit process is to go through every booking voucher for check-ins, check-out, no-shows, maintenance block, and on-hold reservations. On-hold reservations are the rooms for which the advance amounts is received but the guest haven't shown up the time of audit and audit for that business day. It is mandatory to flag it, and when you encounter any discrepancy in the number of room rate, nightly price, occupancy, or room services folios before you move on to the next step. Step 2. Posting room charges and taxes. Next step is to check if the front office has left instructions with regards to guest overstay payments, receivable discount if in any. Once you have all the details proceed about posting room charges and taxes to receive full use. Step 3. Balance guest charges and payments. After the room charges are posted, proceed to post all the pending transactions were recorded during the day. Example, parking fees, room service or minibar charges, laundry, telephone, internet charges, etc. This process is called a trial balance. Make sure to keep a tab on corporate account payment. Step 4. Reconcile room status. Once all the charges are posted, the next step is to reconcile all the bookings for the day. It allows you to update the exact room position for the next business day. After reconciliation, you must prepare a detailed report about room availability, maintenance block, guest arrival and departure. This helps the housekeeping staff to go about their operations of the day. Last step, step 5, generate reports. The final process of a successful night audit in a hotel is to populate data gathered into relevant report formats for inter and interdepartmental use. These reports will help you strengthen your strategies around hotel operations. Thank you.
Night audit reports. The night audit report is typically organized to meet the needs of a particular lodging establishment. Some general managers may require more financial data than others. If a larger amount was budgeted than was realized, then something in the operation is not working properly. Some hotel managers prefer a daily total figure in order to gain a more comprehensive picture of financial success. Night audit report is to evaluate hotels' financial activities, not only reviews guest account by checking credits and debits, but also tracks the credits limits of the guests and tallies, projected and actual sales from various departments. They reviews daily cash flows into and out of the hotel's account. There are types of night audit reports. We have the night audit accommodation report. It gives a snapshot of the days when the accommodations are occupied, the days when the accommodations are available, check-ins, check-outs, no-shows, and cancellation. This report can show further details for any of the items listed above. Night audit accommodation report. Night audit accommodation report is to collect revenue against various revenue heads. To be more specific, a hotel night audit evaluates and closes the hotel's daily cash flow into and out of its account. It ensures the rollover from one business day to the next. It is also known as the end of day process. Night audit counter report. It gives details on cash and credit card receipts and withdrawals. The night audit counter report captures the revenue details of each counter for the day. This also shows each counter with details of revenue received and withdrawal by the for the selected day. Night audit revenue report. It delivers information on accommodation revenue, cancellation and no-show revenue, and other POS revenue. Revenue generated through various agencies and bodies such as travel agents, corporate organizations, internet booking, etc. It is also listed in this report. Night audit revenue report also shows rooms inclusion details if available, along with the source of revenue collected. It is also shows booking revenue, amount generated via walk-ins, corporates, travel agents, website, etc. The night audit revenue report is that it is a daily review of a guest account transactions recorded at the front desk against revenue transactions. This accounting practice guarantees that all departments of the hotel are working in sync. It also ensures reliability and thoroughness of front office accounting. Night audit tax report.
It contains all the tax informations and reservation revenue and other POS revenues such as VAT, luxury tax, and service tax. This also shows the total amount of tax collected from room taxes and POS taxes for the day. Cashier's report. It is the detailed list of cashier activity of cash influx and outflux, credit cards, and PMS totals. Cashier's report is very important part of the financial control system of a hotel. The front office manager reviews the night audit and looks for any divergence between the actual amount received and the PMS total. The cashier report focuses on the sales results of a single cashier during the reporting period. This reporting specifies net and gross revenues generated, how many customers were served, and how many receipts have been voided. We have the manager's report. It is a statistical list of previous days' occupancy. It includes details about available accommodations, occupied accommodations, sold and vacated accommodations, rack rate, number of guests in the hotel, number of no-shows, and so on. Manager report also consists a clear hypnosis of the enterprise hotel daily statistics, room revenue, revenue from F&B or food and beverage, and other minor operating departments, occupied rooms, available rooms, no-show rooms, cancelled rooms, complimentary rooms, and average room rate, and etc. Hotel managers also are the responsible for executing the strategic goals of the hotel and ensuring that everyone is performing in alignment with those goals. They oversee overall operations with the overarching goal of creating the best guest experience possible. General Manager's Report. Each department in the hotel is required to send daily sales report to the front office. Using their information, a departmental total report is generated from the general manager's assessment. The general manager determines the profit-generating departments and evaluates the success of sales and marketing. High Balance Report. This is a detailed report about the guests who have exceeded the credit limit set by the hotel management. This report is prepared on a daily basis by the night auditor and circulated to the management. The Ledger Balance Summary Report. It displays the opening and closing balances for the Advanced Deposit Ledger, Guest Ledger, and City Ledger. It provides the summary of all the transactions for the current month or a customized time period. It provides also the starting balance, ending balance, and all the transactions for the period organized by the account. A ledger balance is computed by a bank at the end of each day business and includes all withdrawals and deposits to calculate the total amount of money in a bank account. The ledger balance is the opening balance in the bank account the next morning and remains the same all day. Room Rate Audit Report. It lists all the rates that are applied to each guest and the difference from the rack rate with the predetermined rack code. Room Rate Audit Report provides an overview of the current day inventory and is sorted by room number. It is the best to run this report just before or after midnight in order to get a more accurate overview of the day. Here is the formula of calculating accounts balance. Yesterday's outstanding balance plus today's debits purchase minus today's credits or payments is equal to today's outstanding balance. The formula of calculating occupancy percent is room occupancy percent is equal to total occupied rooms times 100 divided by total saleable rooms. Here an example of calculating occupancy percentage based on rooms occupied. Total number of rooms available in the hotel, 215. Number of rooms occupied on 10 September 2017 is 207. Here's how you get the percentage of hotel occupancy. 207 times 100 is divided by the 215, equivalent into 96.28 hotel occupancy percentage. Here also an example of occupancy percentage calculations based on rooms sold. Total numbers of rooms available in the hotel, 215. Numbers of rooms occupied on September 10, 2017, 207. Total house use and complementary rooms is 2. This is how you get the hotel percentage. Here is the hotel occupancy percentage. 207 minus 2 is equals into 205 divided by 215 times 100 is equivalent into 95.34%. We have the third example occupancy percentage calculations based on available rooms. Total number of rooms in the hotel 215. Number of rooms occupied on 10 September 2017 207. Here's how you get the hotel's occupancy percentage. 215 times 100 is divided by into 207. That can give us a percent of 96.28%. We have also example occupancy percentage calculations based on sellable rooms. Total number of rooms available in the hotel 215. Number of rooms occupied on 10 September 2017 207. Take out of order of 000 rooms is equal to 5. Hotel occupancy percentage is equal to 207 divided by into 215 minus 5 times 100. That gives us a percentage of 98.557%. Here is the formula of calculating operational statistics. Average daily rate is equal to total revenue from room sales times 100 divided into total number of occupied rooms. Here how to get revenue per available rooms. Total revenue room sales times 100 divided by into total number of sellable rooms.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Raul Bivero Jr. I will going to discuss the operating modes and type of audits. Operating modes. So what is operating modes? Operating modes, night audit procedures may be performed manually, automatically, or automatically. So there are three types of operating modes. So the following section briefly explain how each of these three operating modes is used in a night audit routine. First, we have non-automated or automated manually. So this is the 4 forms report to be made every day. Number 1, we have the daily and supplemental transcript. Number 2, we have the guest and non-guest folios. Number 3, we have the front office cash sheets. Number 4, we have the audit recapitulation sheets. So these 4 forms are typically used to complete the audit process. The system also uses transaction vouchers produced by the hotel's revenue center common night audit and sent to the front desk for processing. So let's discuss the daily and supplemental transcript. So daily transcript is a detailed report of a guest account that summarizes and update those guest account that had transaction activity on that particular day. While supplemental transcript may track the daily transactional activity for non-guest account. So the daily transcript and the supplemental transcript form the basis for a consolidated report of front office accounting transaction form which revenue center totals can be checked. So now we have the number 2, we have the guest and non-guest folios. So what is guest folios? So ang guest folios is account assigned to individual person of guest room. The other one is the non-guest folio, account assigned to the non-guest businesses or agencies with charge privilege at the hotels. Actually guys, we have 5 types of folios according to my research aside from guest and non-guest folios. Namely, we have master folio, we have the employee folio, and the last one is we have the split folio. And the last one, we have the number 4. Number 4, we have the audit recapitulation sheets. So information from these 2 transcript along with data. When we say transcript, this, as you can see the PPT guys, maang number 1, we have the daily and supplemental transcript, mo na yung ginapoint. So from the front office cash sheet may be transferred to our recapitulation sheets. So the daily account recapitulation sheets provides a 1-day comprehensive summary of front office accounting transaction. The second one is semi-automated. So the semi-automated account posting machine are used electromechanical or electronic, same functions mostly. Electromechanical can store limited number of departmental total, cannot retain total balance, cannot be combined with another equipment at POS. So ang semi-automated is one of the most important development in history of front office. Accounting has been the account posting machine. Posting machine record guest charges and folios, simultaneously perform a number of other activities that simplify the work of front desk agent and night auditors. So guest transactions are printed sequentially on the machine posted folio. The information recorded of each transaction included the date, department, or reference number amount of the transactions. The last one, we have the fully automated. The fully automated is one of the three operating modes. The fully automated audit process is by far the fastest and most efficient and reliable. Complete computer interfacing and auditing all accounts are tallied with reports, lesser errors, and more accurate computer guides. The auditors through all stages. Certain data is input before starting the audit of all the accounts are automatically updated. So when we say fully automated, it has advanced technology, it has advanced features. You didn't need to struggle because it's the fastest and most efficient way of going to hotels. Now let's proceed to types of audits. So first we have the internal audit. So what is internal audit? Internal audit is the audit of the accounts by the staff specially appointed for the purpose. Number 2, we have the external audit. So an external audit is an independent examination of the financial statements prepared by the organization. It is usually conducted for statutory purposes because the law requires it. And the last one, we have the government audit. So the government audit refers to the audit of accounts of the government, departments, and offices, government companies, and statutory or public corporations. So actually guys, we have 9 different types of audit. So we have the, as I said, internal, external, and we have also the IRS tax, we have financial, we have the operationals, we have the compliance, we have the information system, we have the payroll, and the last one is we have pay.
Good day everyone, my name is Noraina Idelman. Now I'm report about components of the night audit report. Banquet sales. The origin of this figure is a total guest check that rally the individual banquet charges per meal and category. The completeness of the total reported can be checked against daily function sheet. The dollar figure can be verified against the daily sales report of the banquets department. This figure is used to evaluate the effectiveness of the food and beverage manager in controlling related expenses. It is also used to evaluate the effectiveness of the director of marketing and sales in generating business. So ito ay kabuuang bilang ng bisita na tinitingnan ang mga singil ng individual na bawat kategorya ng pagkain. And second, banquet bar and total lunch sales. The origin of this figure is from the point of sales cash registers in these areas. The dollar figure can be verified against the daily sales report and cash register tapes. This figure is used to determine how well cost control efforts have been maintained in this department. It is also used to determine the success of certain marketing and merchandising campaigns. So, ito ay mula sa point of sales cash register. Sa mga lugar na ito, maaring verifying sa pang-araw-araw sa pagbibinta at mga tape o cash register. And third, room rental. This figure originates from meeting and function room rentals. The night auditor can be verifying the completeness of total rentals by cross-referencing the function sheet listing. The dollar figure is verified against the room rental have been maximized during slow banquet sales by the marketing and sales department. So ito ay mula sa meeting and function room rentals. Ito ay ma-verify ang night auditor ng pagkukumpleto ng kabuuang mga rental sa pamamagitan ng mga listahan ng function sheet. And last, as valet. This figure must be closely monitored because the hotel pays cash to the off-premises dry cleaner of laundry service when clothing is returned. This total represents cost plus make-up costs of guest folios from transfer. The dollar figure can be verified against the telephone charges printout received through the call accounting system. This figure allows to management to determine the profitability of this service. So ito ay dapat na masusing subaybayan ang hotel na ito ay nagbabayad ng cash off premises o dry cleaner laundry service kapag ibinabalik ang damit. That's all.
So, a night audit profile has a accounts background, hotel management degree, temporary posting, or no one likes continuous night shifts, and lastly, the report FOM and chief account. Night audit procedure. Number 1 is post room tariff plus taxes in all folios for current day. Number 2, reconcile or compare to match voucher amount and folio amount, posting of F&B charge into respective guest folio. Number 3, reconcile for all point of sale departments sales summary sheet with copy of vouchers. Number 4, verify no-show reservations and post retention charge in guaranteed reservation folios. 5, resolve any discrepancy difference between room occupancy data of FO and HQ. 6, calculate total revenue from rooms, points of sale, and finally the whole hotel. Number 7, prepare a list of accounts which are near or over permissible credit limits. And lastly, calculate occupancy percent, house count, average daily rate, RevPAR, and other evaluation statistics as instructed.
Basic activities during night audit. The purpose of the night audit process is to collect revenue against the various revenue heads. To be precise, hotel night audit evaluates and closes daily cash flow into and out of the hotel's account. Also referred to as the end of day process, it ensures the rollover from one business day to the next day. Night audit is very essential. Why? The daily transactions, payments, open bills, reservations, and overall numbers for the day are all detailed in your property's night audit reports. These studies provide a clearer view of how to control cost and improve profitability.
There are 5 activities of the night audit: manage reservations, balance guest charges and payments, posting room charges and taxes, reconcile room status, and generate reports. During night audit, it is the process of auditing where the night auditor reviews all financial activities of the hotel that has taken place in one day. The auditing process for the day is generally conducted at the end of the day during the following night. Hence the name night audit. It can be performed by the conventional method of using papers, receipts, vouchers, coupons, and files. But performing audit using modern PMS system is easy, fast, and efficient. There are 3 main types of audits: external audits, internal audits, and internal review service. O IRS audits. External audits are commonly performed by certified public accounting or CPA firms and result in an auditor's opinion, which is included in the audit report.
Verifying the night audit. Numerous types of acoustic, mathematical, and figural errors can be identified through an effective night audit. Among the most typical errors are those involving previous balance, pickup, transpositions, and misplaced values. Then when we talks about verifying the night audit, it talks about most of the errors encountered in the night audit process stem from the fact that the hotel is not operating under the fully automated system. Then the widely occurring errors in the night audit process and there are both previous balance, pickup errors, and misplaced values. And manual and semi-automated front office system from desk agents must access the previous balance of an account folio. Then post the debits and credits and calculate a new current balance. If the previous balance is entered pick up incorrectly, the resulting ending balance will be incorrect. And this can happen whenever a posting is made to a folio, not just during the night audit. If the front desk agent enters an incorrect previous balance or an incorrect transaction value, the new account balance will be in error and the night audit will be out of balance. And this is referred to as a pickup errors. And the second is called transposition errors. Transposition error is one of the easiest identify, and this type of error occurs when numbers related to a transaction are reversed. For example, entering $523 into a posting machine rather than the actual previous balance of $532. Then a transposition error can usually be identified by subtracting the smaller number from the larger number and dividing by 9. Then if the result is a whole number, and in the above example, the problem is most likely a transposition error. So a transposition error occurs when an amount is recorded incorrectly as the result of switching the positions of 2 or more digits. Then the switching of positions causes a difference between the recorded amount and the correct amount, and that will be evenly divided by 9. And also, a transposition error is a common accounting error that is caused by substituting 2 or more sequential digits. For example, post of $56 instead of $65, and it is a transposition error. And to spot the errors, find the difference between the recorded amount and the correct amount. And the last is called missing folios. Many times, a manual or semi-automated front office system is out of balance. This is because a folio has been filled incorrectly or has been removed from the folio bucket. After checkout, front desk agents move accounts pertaining to checkouts to the forward section of the folio bucket. Sometimes, front desk agents forget to relocate those folios and the folio is improperly refilled behind the room tab and the bucket. Other times, a current folio may be filled in the front of the folio bucket when it should be returned to its proper place elsewhere in the bucket. So when a folio is missing, the night audit simply will not balance. And automated hotels Where folios are stored electronically, missing folios are not an issue. Then a system update in a computerized front office system accomplishes many of the same functions as a non-computerized night audit routine.